Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Today, let's make these delicious M&M cookies. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below as well. My next goal is to get to 600 subscribers, so if you could please subscribe. And without further ado, let's get started. To make these cookies, you will need 1 egg, 2 sticks of butter, 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup brown sugar, a 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 cup of mini M&Ms, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Before we begin, make sure to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So to start off, we are going to be taking our 2 sticks of butter and giving them a mix. Make sure your butter is at room temperature. Here's 1 stick. But now let's just give these a mix until it's soft. Our butter is finely whipped up, and now we are going to be adding our sugars. So we're going to be adding the brown sugar and the regular white sugar. And don't forget that the recipe is in the description box below. And let's give these two a mix. Now everything is well combined, so we're going to be adding 1 egg, and also make sure the egg is at room temperature as well with the butter. Adding 1 egg, and then we're going to be adding our vanilla in as well. And now we're just going to be giving all these ingredients a mix. And then don't forget to just scrape the sides of your bowl as well. And this is so fluffy and creamy. You can tell by the texture. Looks amazing. So we have our 2½ cups of flour, and I'm just going to be adding the baking soda and then just giving this a little stir to make sure that everything is well combined in here. And then we'll be adding this to our wet ingredients after everything has been mixed well in here. Now we're going to be adding some of our flour mixture into the wet ingredients, about half of it. And then let's give this a mix. And then now let's scrape the sides of the bowl as well. And then let's add our other half of flour mixture. And then we'll give this another mix. Okay, so everything is well combined. And now for the fun part, we are going to be adding our mini chocolate chips into our batter here. I'm just going to be folding them in. And of course, depending on the season, you can add any chocolate M&Ms you want. So if it's Christmas, that'll be fun to get like the Christmas M&Ms, or for Halloween. But we're just going to be using the classic ones today. And I think the mini ones are perfect for these cookies. They're not too big. I just think they're the perfect size. You can add some more in as well. I just love how these M&Ms add such a pop of color to the cookie. It is so much fun. And this is a super nostalgic cookie. So we're just going to fold this in, and I think that is pretty good. So now it's time to scoop our cookies. I'm just using this cookie scoop here. And then there we have it. So here I have my baking sheet, but of course you could just use regular parchment paper, that's fine as well. But I just like using the baking sheet. I think it makes the bottom super crispy. So I'm just going to scoop these out now. And our oven is set to 350 degrees. And of course you could always freeze this batter too if you wanted to. And it's always nice just to have some cookies in the freezer so you can always bake them at any time you want. So I'm definitely going to be freezing some of this batter as well today. But I'm just going to continue this process. Okay, so our cookies are all scooped out. And now we're just going to bake this in the oven now. So now I'm going to be freezing the rest of my batter, and to do that it is super simple. So I have my baking sheet here with parchment paper, and I'm just going to scoop the cookie dough, and you can place them fairly close together because we just want to freeze them. We're not baking them yet. So I'm just going to be scooping these on the baking sheet. So our cookies just came out of the oven. I baked them for 12 minutes. And while they're still hot, I'm just going to be adding some M&Ms at the top, just to give it that little extra touch to it. So here are the cookies. I think they turned out amazing. And let's get ready to do a taste test. Okay, so it's been a couple hours since our cookies have been in the freezer. So what you will need is just a Ziploc bag, and I just labeled it M&M cookies and then the date. Cookies in the freezer last about 3 months. So I'm just going to be placing the cookies in our freezer bag here. And this is just so nice to bake a cookie at any time. So you can have a fresh cookie whenever you need, which is always so nice. So we're just going to be placing these in our freezer bag here, and then they are ready to be popped in the freezer. Okay, so here we have our cookies, and I'm just going to be placing them in the freezer now. Okay, now it's time for the taste test. I cannot wait to try these. They look so good. So let's give it a try. And then here are the bottoms of the cookies. Look how crispy they are, thanks to the baking mat. And I love the colors at the base too. And with the touches on the top that we added. So let's take a bite. So good. I love how these cookies are not too sweet. And the mini M&Ms are perfect. They're just the perfect bite size, not too big. And I love the fun colors that they add. Let's take another bite. So good. I also love too how the outside is crispy and the inside is soft. So it's like the perfect consistency for a cookie. So I hope you will give this recipe a try. It is in the description box below. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below as well. My next goal is to get to 600 subscribers. So if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will give these a try. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.